Hello, my beautiful people. How are you all doing? I hope you're having a good day. And now I'm here to talk about DinoBusd, but I'm actually here to tell you, well, more what I think is wrong with DinoBusd, and I think what a lot of YouTubers have been skipping out, maybe on purpose, maybe they haven't noticed, but I'm kind of here to tell you a bit more the truth about DinoBusd, and also about the pile of poop, which sounds a bit weird, but it is. It is an actual project. But yeah, before we get into it, like always, remember none of this is financial advice. Only invest where you can afford to lose, and always do your own research. Please do your own research. It is so important to do your own research. You got to feel comfortable with what you're getting into, and this is a prime example, DinoBusd, of why you should do your own research. So now, DinoBusd seems, you just look at it and it seems like just a normal miner, simple miner. You got your daily ROI here, so daily return on investment 8%. You got your withdrawal fee 2% and referral bonus 10%. Now, what they've done different, so I'm saying in quotation marks different, like basically every miner states that they've done something different, is you can unstake your funds before you get your initial investment back. So before you ROI, you can unstake your funds. So let's say you put 50 BUSD in, and then you're $1 away from getting. So you get 49 BUSD in rewards. Then you can unstake. But if you get to 50 or go past 50, you won't be able to unstake. This unstake button will blur out. Then you've got claim. Claim does not mean it goes to your wallet. It means it just goes here where available withdrawal is, and then when you withdraw, that goes straight to your wallet. Now claim is like compound, so it basically you get rewards 8% every 24 hours, and after 24 hours it stops. So you have to press claim, and you have to do that at least 7 times. And after you do it 7 times, you can withdraw. And then they've got a calculator down here. You got a referral. If you use a referral, you can take 10% and it goes straight to your wallet. Whatever. You look at it and it seems completely normal, completely fine. But then you just think about it. If someone's getting in a week, if you do obviously 8 times 7, which is simple math, 56, they're getting 56% in 1 week on what they invested. So they're already getting more than half back of what they invested in 1 week. So imagine 2 weeks, they're getting 112%. So they're getting their initial investment back and a little more in 2 weeks. So does that remind you of anything? And to me, it reminds me of the first, miners. I don't know if they were so-called miners, but the first projects we were talking about, which were like Matic Stake, Matic FOMO, Multimatic, those types where you just put BUSD, BNB, Matic in and leave it there over 14 days, and then you would be able to take it out. This is what that reminds me of. Obviously, it's like a downgraded version, so it's probably like a little more sustainable, like the tiniest amount. But I personally think, if you did not get this within the first hour, half an hour, you are most likely not going to make money. You might, you obviously get money. No, you'll probably like lose half, or a little more than half, or a little less than half, something like that. But I don't think anyone's, stated that this is like those first projects that came out, where after they got, so used so many times, that the people that got in a few hours later would make nothing. So this is what I think will happen, and we can check in a few weeks. Well, I think it's been out only for like 3 days, so we can check within 2 weeks what's happened. And I'm guessing within the first week, the contract is already going to go down quite a lot, and then within the second week, it's basically going to disappear. Um, but yeah, it's kind of annoying that no YouTuber stated. I've seen a lot of people or a lot of YouTubers go over this, say, oh, it's different, it's sustainable, whatever, blah, blah, but they don't like go over mistakes that this project has. But yeah, it just reminds me of that, which is, sad. I think I would not get into it at all right now. And I think if you go into it late, the best thing you can probably do if you got into it late is, utilize that unstake. So before, to kind of calculate, so I think I calculated within 12 days, you get 96% of what you invested. So you get 96%. So if you put $50, you'll probably get like 44, whatever it is. You got $44, $46, whatever it is. And then unstake. When you unstake, they take a certain amount. I'm not sure how much it is. It might be half, 25%, 75%. But that's what I'd do if you got in late. Now, if you got in within the first few minutes, maybe in the first 15, half an hour, you could probably make some profit from this. The other thing is they've got a lottery, but we can talk about that later. Now, this for me right now, I'm going to talk about is the biggest issue. You just have to be very observant and be very cautious with these things. Here we can read withdrawal fee. It says withdrawal fee 2%, but you just pay attention and it just says withdrawal fee. So it doesn't talk about deposit fee. It doesn't talk about there's a claim fee maybe. Anything like that. It just says withdrawal fee. So you might think, okay, there's a withdrawal fee. Let's take a look at the white paper. We put Control F. Yeah, we do Control F. We look for fee. The first thing that comes up, this model will have a withdrawal fee of 2%. So you're thinking, okay, 2%. Maybe somewhere else it says. And then here it says on the unstake, in case they consider withdrawing from DinoBusd, a fee will be deducted from early contract termination. Doesn't say how much, but it just doesn't talk about deposit fee, anything like that. It doesn't talk about deposit fee, which you'll probably think they should mention deposit fee, how much it costs to deposit. If they don't say how much it is, it might be 10, 12, 15%, and they're just not saying it at all on the white paper, which just seems very odd. Maybe it's a mistake and they forgot to put it in. But they might be doing it on purpose and trying to kind of hide it from us, from how much there's a fee on deposit. It doesn't even tell you where this 2% goes. It just says this model will have a withdrawal fee of 2%. That's it. Nothing else. It's just it's very suspicious to me. So then you would think, okay, they have an audit. You can click on the audit. It'll take you to here. Audit done by Interfi. Never heard of this one. Okay, let's put fee up here. Fee in the Control F. Let's see, first one. Contract owner can use functions like include and exclude to add, remove wallets from fees, swap checks, and transaction limits. Nothing about any type of withdrawal fees, anything like that. Go to the next one. And now this just brings you to the code. This is just the code of the contract. So it just says fee. I've been through this. You can check through this yourself, but I did not find a single thing talking about fee. This is just all in the code. And if you're not putting how much the fee is, it doesn't even say the withdrawal fee. And if you're just not showing it in the audit or the white paper, the deposit fee, how can people trust this? It's already got I don't even know. It's already got $64,000. So $64,000 have been deposited, and they don't even know how much. I'm guessing a lot of people don't even know how much was taken from their deposit and into fees when they deposited. And they don't even say it in the white paper, which might be a mistake, or in the audit, which just seems very suspicious. It doesn't seem safe at all then if the audit can't even state how much the fees are for deposit or withdrawals. But I'm going to give you an example of what generally it should look like. I'm just going to choose the Rothschild winery. Just choosing this one randomly because I have this open all the time because I'm doing the 30-day challenge, whatever. And if we go to the white paper, or I actually have it open here. If we type in fee up here, 6% total fees on deposits and withdrawals. So they tell you there's 6% on deposits and 6% on withdrawals. If you don't understand it, you go to the audit and it says deposit 6%, withdraw 6%, and it tells you where each percentage goes, which is what should happen for every single miner, every single project, every single thing that comes out talking about the fees. You just should know where it's going. So now I got to thinking, okay, so if it just says the withdrawal fee, I don't know really much about code, but it's pretty easy to look up the fees. You can just come to contract. This is the DinoBusd contract. Go to search source code and type in fee. Now, first thing should come up here. Here. You can see the constant withdrawal fee of 2%. But here, there's a public constant fee of 6%. So there's a 6% here. No clue if it's going to the owner. No clue if it's going to back into the contract, to marketing. I don't know. I'm guessing from, not seeing it on the white paper, not seeing it on the audit, it's going straight to the owner. That's my guess. But they've tried to sneak it past you that in total there's 8% withdrawal fee. I mean a fee, a total of 8%. So it just seems very suspicious. Obviously, this could have been a complete mistake, but it seems very hard. I can understand if it was a mistake on the white paper. I don't really see how it was a mistake on the audit. But yeah, that's what I wanted to point out. Be careful with this stuff. I mean, you've always got to be on the lookout. That's why I suggest always doing your research. Maybe other people, when they did a video, they didn't notice, they didn't look for it. But this is stuff you got to look out for. So you can always, even if you don't know much about code, you can always just come into the contract and type in like fee, I don't know, withdraw, deposit, anything like that. But yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. That's what I wanted to point out. So just be aware. I mean, I know there's already 64,000, which is quite a bit. I'm not depositing in it. I don't trust it. Yeah. Now I wanted to quickly talk about the pile of poop, embedded news, pile of poop. From Turd Burglar. Turd Burglar was a miner done by our favorite YouTuber, Justin Pratt, which I do love him a lot. I think he's a great guy. Now I'm pretty sure this is the NFT, so you connect your wallet and you can buy, and it costs 0.5. I think Turd is its own token as well. But I think this is just for NFTs, and you can mint your NFTs. Obviously not much else to talk about, but I just wanted to kind of point it out there, say that this is also out here, way more trusted than DinoBusd. I just wanted to kind of give props to Justin Pratt for making NFT kind of project. Yeah, so there's 3,001 NFTs. You connect, you can buy one, and you can get one for 0.5 BNB. Pretty simple. It's very simple. Both the miner and this are very simple. But yeah, that's really it. I would suggest joining his Telegram if you're interested. I think there's a Twitter here. Ask around. I'm sure they're all glad to answer your questions. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.